left, right, right. Yo.
The DJ's answer goes to
Village.
Hello explorers, welcome back to our channel. Today, the DJs On Tour is taking you to an exciting country that's home to some of the happiest people on earth. Where reindeer outnumber their population and sauna outnumber cars. And of course, it's the official home of Santa Claus. So grab your blanket and hot coffee because the DJs On Tour is taking you to Lapland Finland.
Northern Lights.
Hello explorers! We kicked off our adventure at 2 a.m. with an early morning flight and we were so excited, or maybe just paranoid, that we got to the airport a full 4 hours early. We had to make absolutely sure that the plane will not leave us when it flies.
Thank you. Okay, wait, mommy.
You go first? Oh, you go.
Eh? Dun.
Ensure we all have clearly positive seatbelt open. Thank you.
You are good.
Oh. I just take coffee. We're all set and ready for takeoff. We're leaving the warm weather behind and heading somewhere chilly and colder weather we've been dreaming about. Next stop, Stockholm, Sweden. Yes, you heard that right. You're probably wondering why we flew to Stockholm. First, when our destination was Finland. Well, let me tell you the story behind that unexpected change. Getting there wasn't exactly easy. To be honest, we weren't sure if this trip would even push through. With everything going on at the time, flying felt so uncertain. There were real risks, and knowing that the skies weren't occupied by airplanes alone made the journey even more stressful. Our original itinerary was with flying from Dubai to Helsinki. We made this trip back in March, and if you remember what was happening then, thousands of flights were being cancelled in the Middle East. Unfortunately, our original Finnair flight from Dubai to Helsinki was cancelled, forcing us to completely rethink our travel plans.
Okay, good.
Considering we had booked our flights 5 months in advance, most of our hotels were paid and non-refundable, and having a single entry visas There was a lot at stake. We had invested so much into this trip, so canceling wasn't a decision we could take lightly. Thankfully, Emirates had reopened flights to some European destinations. It gave us hope, but despite that, there was still a lot of uncertainty in the air. To make a long story short, we quickly booked new flights with Emirates. However, there was one more problem. Emirates didn't have a direct flight from Dubai to Helsinki. Instead, we had to fly to Stockholm, Sweden first, and then catch another flight to Helsinki. It wasn't the route we had planned, but at least our adventure was back on track. So let's go! This turned out to be our longest and most exhausting journey by far. We had a total of 4 flights before reaching our final destination. First, we flew from Dubai to Stockholm, then from Stockholm to Helsinki, followed by Helsinki to Ivalo, and finally from Ivalo to Kittilä. It was a long journey, but we knew every flight was bringing us one step closer to an unforgettable adventure in Lapland, Finland! Of course, the DJs On Tour sticker had to be part of this group of explorers. Before long, we'll be boarding our flight to Ivalo. It's about a 2-hour flight, bringing us one step closer to our final destination.
On mukavaa, että olet kanssamme tänään. Hei, välkommen ombord på
Här
Finland.
är den.
Vi är glada att ha dig med oss idag.
We made it to Ivalo. The best part, we didn't have to get off the plane, since this was the same aircraft continuing to Kittilä. That means one less airport transfer, and all we had to do is sit back, relax, and wait for the final leg of our journey. Yay! We finally landed at Kittilä Airport. As soon as we stepped outside, the cold Arctic breeze hit our faces. That freezing breeze was the best welcome we could have asked for. It was nature's way of saying to our sleepy heads, "Wake up! You're in Lapland now." We stepped into the terminal of Kittilä Airport, grateful to escape the biting Arctic wind that had greeted us just moments before. Now, we find ourselves waiting at baggage claim, watching the carousel circle with tired eyes. The airport itself is tiny, but there's something about the vibe here that feels completely different. It has a cozy charm and unique atmosphere. You can already feel that you're in the heart of Lapland. As soon as we collected our luggage, we headed outside to catch a taxi that would take us to our hotel. By this point, we're absolutely exhausted after 4 flights and a full day of traveling. At that moment, we would have taken any ride available, a reindeer sleigh, or even a husky sled, as long as it led us to a warm bed. We finally arrived at our hotel just after midnight. Even at that hour, there were still plenty of people awake. That's when we found out they were heading out to hunt for the northern lights. That sounded pretty tempting, but after a full day of traveling and 4 flights, we were completely worn out. As amazing as the northern lights would have been, all we wanted to hunt for the night was our bed. Our room was just a few steps from the reception. Come on, let's go. I'll give you a quick room tour before this room is completely turned upside down by our luggage, winter gear, and travel chaos. The room is simple but cozy. Inside, you will find 2 single beds and a comfortable sofa bed. There's a closet on one side and LCD TV. And a window with an icy view that reminds you just how cold it is outside. The bathroom may be small, but it comes with something really special. Our very own sauna! How cool is that? Wow! And here's a fun fact. In Finland, they pronounce it sauna, with the emphasis on the first syllable, not sauna, like many of us are used to saying. Since we're in Finland, let's say the Finnish way, sauna. The floor is heated too. Who needs slippers when the floor gives you a warm welcome? And check this out. At first glance, it looks like a fridge, but don't put your snacks in there. It's actually a heated drying cabinet for your winter clothes. Perfect after a snowy day in Lapland. Before we knew it, morning had arrived. We pulled back the curtains to our very first Lapland morning. We woke up refreshed, excited, and ready to explore the magical winter wonderland of Lapland. The first thing on our plan, breakfast! We headed straight to the hotel's restaurant to fuel up for the exciting day ahead. The breakfast spread had a little bit of everything, from fresh bread and pastries to eggs, fruits, cereals, and of course, some local Finnish favorites. We made sure to eat well because we had a big day of adventures waiting for us. With our stomachs full and our energy recharged, it was time to bundle up. And I think we're all set. So let's go! One of the best ways to burn off those breakfast calories, especially in weather like this, is to walk. So we decided to take a stroll around Levi, soak in the crisp Arctic air, and enjoy the beautiful winter scenery. After a few minutes of walking, we ended up here at 0 Point. We stopped by to ask for the easiest activities to try. We wanted something fun, safe, and perfect for kids and beginner friendly because our skiing skills were exactly 0 at this point. 0 Point is one of Levi's most popular ski areas and the main starting point for many skiers and snowboarders. Even if you're not hitting the slopes, it's a great place to soak up the lively atmosphere and enjoy the beautiful snow scenery. As you can see, the snow and ice on the roads were thin and starting to melt. If your dream is to experience Lapland completely covered in snow, the best time to visit is from December to February. Generally, this month offers the snowiest landscape. While March is still snowy in many places and is often an excellent month for northern lights viewing, thanks to longer daylight, milder temperatures, and strong aurora activity. That's why we planned our trip in March, which is considered one of the best months to see this magical natural phenomenon. We knew we might miss some of the deep winter scenery, but for us, chasing the northern lights was worth it. We headed back to our hotel because it was time to suit up. I changed into my full winter gear because staying warm is the secret to enjoying all the fun out here in the Arctic cold. Next, we hopped on a bus for about a 15-minute ride to another ski resort that was perfect for kids and beginner skiers. It was the perfect place to learn, play, and enjoy the snow without worrying about the big slopes. We finally arrived at South Point Ski Resort, and the excitement was real! We couldn't wait to try all the fun snow activities available. The vibe at South Point is very different from the main ski slopes. It wasn't crowded or intimidating. It felt like a giant winter playground where everyone, no matter their age or skill level, could have fun. We made our way to Levi. Just hearing the name made it sound like a place full of fun. And it definitely lived up to it. It was the perfect spot for families, kids, and beginners to enjoy the snow. The ski pass was just €15 per person for unlimited fun all day, and little explorers under 4 years old could join for free. It really felt like stepping into a real-life winter wonderland, and we couldn't wait to become part of the fun. Just walking around the place already felt magical. Everything was blanketed in white, and everywhere we looked, people were laughing, skiing, sledding, and simply enjoying the snow. No need to rent a sled or a snow tube and other play equipment here. They're all free to use. The only rule was to keep them within the Levianja area so everyone could enjoy them. My first attempt on the sled sent me a little farther than I expected. I ended up outside the play area. I guess you could say I got a little too excited.
Go!
But of course, that didn't stop me. If anything, it just made me want to do it again. After all, practice makes perfect. Or at least makes more funnier videos. Every ride was filled with laughter, excitement, and just the right amount of speed. Whether you're a kid or just a kid at heart, it's one of those simple activities that brings you out pure joy. Honestly, we could have stayed there for hours. I could have stayed there all day, but there were other snow adventures waiting for us. So, with one last look at the sledding hill, we packed up our excitement and set off to see what else this ski resort had to offer. After countless of sled rides, we decided it was time to check out another attraction, the snow tube. And I had a feeling this was going to be just as much fun.
Uy, aba.
As soon as we grabbed our snow tubes, we hopped onto the magic carpet that carried us easily to the top of the hill. No climbing, no getting tired, just stand back, relax, and enjoy the ride up before the fun ride down. Daddy, ready?
Be careful, ah.
And 3, 2, 1, go! Go!
No jumping.
Ooh!
Maganda ba? Oo.
Wait. Recording yan. Ready?
Yay!
Are you ready?
Yay!
Are you,
I said yes, not no.
are you ready? Ready? Okay, let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1, yes! Don't go! Don't go! Just going on! The ride was smooth, fast, and full of laughter. Unlike sledding, the tube spins and glides on its own, so you never know which way you'll end up facing. Every ride felt different, and every ride ended with big smiles. Before we knew it, we were racing each other back uphill just for one more ride, which, of course, turned into many more. I have to say, I think snow tubing was even more fun than sledding. The run was longer, which meant more speed, more excitement, and even bigger smiles all the way down. Every second of the ride was pure fun, and before we knew it, we were lining up for another round. This ride was so much fun that we completely lost count of how many times we went down the hill. Every ride was just as exciting as the last, and we couldn't stop coming back for more. Now you have to go with me. Go with me, come on.
Let's go later.
Fine. No sudden
Ikot-ikot lang. Ah.
Gag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tingala yung camera.
Ang hirap ka lang yung pose. Kaya ang gusto ng dalawa.
We had spent hours at Levi. Time really does fly when you're having fun. As much as we wanted to stay, it was time to say goodbye for now. We made our way to the bus stop and caught the bus back to our hotel with big smiles, tired legs, and hearts full of happy memories. As the snowy landscapes passed by outside the window, we couldn't stop talking about our favorite rides and laughing about the day's adventure. It was the perfect way to end an unforgettable day in Levi, and we were already looking forward to coming back tomorrow for another round of fun. There are still plenty of snow to play in and even more memories waiting to be made. Before heading back to the hotel, we made a quick stop at a local grocery store nearby to pick up some food and snacks. After a full day of playing in the snow, we had worked up quite an appetite. It was also a fun little glimpse into everyday life in Finland before we call it a day and headed back to the hotel.
Malapit yun! Go! Baka mamagsak ka sa bakal, may bakal dito tigay. Kami, huwag ka lang! Ito ang kasada dito!
If you're enjoying our adventures, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss our crazy adventures!
Medyo kong pa nga dito.
After a full day of fun in the snow, there was only one thing on our minds. It's sauna time! Relax like the Finns do. The warm heat chased away the Arctic cold, relaxed our tired muscles, and left us feeling completely refreshed. It was the perfect reward for our tired bodies. We totally understand why Finns love their sauna so much. The sauna is such an important part of Finnish culture. Later that night, our Aurora app sent us an alert. But after such a long and adventurous day, Mommy and I were simply too tired to get out of the bed. So, Daddy bundled up and went outside to check. And this is what he saw that night. The next morning, we woke up refreshed and full of energy. But I couldn't stop thinking about what I missed. Daddy got to see the northern lights, while I saw my pillow. Tonight, I'm staying awake no matter what. I'll be watching the sky, hoping for my own magical moment beneath the aurora. But first things first, it's time for breakfast. We needed to fuel up because today was going to be one for the books. The adventures waiting for us were bigger, wilder, and even more unforgettable than yesterday. Trust me, you won't want to miss this what's coming next. What lies ahead is something we've been dreaming about for a long time. And if everything goes as planned, it's going to be an adventure we'll never forget. So, let's go! On our way to the next wilder activities. Next stop, Northern Lights Village. Just a 20-minute drive from our hotel. And trust me, this one's going to be epic. Before the fun began, we had to gear up in our full winter suits because we didn't want to get our clothes wet while playing in the snow. Staying warm and dry is the secret to enjoy every Arctic adventure. With our winter gear on, it was time for a short walk through the snowy trail. Tall pine trees lined the entire path, making it feel like we had stepped into a real-life winter forest. It was so peaceful, so natural, or should I say, so foresty! Walking through the snowy pine forest was an adventure in itself, and honestly, I didn't feel tired at all. My excitement kept me going because all I could think about was what exciting experience was waiting for us at the end of the trail. Just a few minutes later, we arrived at our next adventure, and it was definitely worth the walk. And yes, we're riding a reindeer sleigh! I couldn't wait to hop on and find out what it feels like to ride like Santa Claus. Well, minus flying part, of course. This was one Lapland experience we had been dreaming of. And now, it's finally happening! But before we could hop on the sleigh, we gathered for a quick safety briefing from the reindeer keeper. They explained the simple rules to help keep everyone safe and make sure both the guests and the reindeer enjoyed the ride. Once the briefing was over, it was finally time for our magical reindeer sleigh adventure. For our sleigh, Daddy got the front seat all to himself, while Mommy and DJ cozied up together right behind him. I guess Daddy was our official lead explorer for this ride. Once everyone was comfortable, the reindeer started pulling the sleigh and off we went into the snowy forest. There was something so magical about sitting in that sleigh. The gentle ride, the snowy trees all around us, and the sound of the reindeer made it feel like we're living in a fairy tale. Made us forget about everything, even the price we paid. Like most activities in Lapland, this reindeer sleigh ride is a bit pricey. The price varies depending on where you book your reindeer sleigh ride. Here in Levi, it costs €89 for guests 15-year-old and above, half for children aged between 4 to 14, and it's free for kids 3 years old and under. The good news is the price isn't just for the ride. It also includes hotel pickup and drop-off, cozy winter suits, and the chance to live out your Santa Claus dreams minus the flying reindeer. It may not be
Okay,
the cheapest activity here in Lapland, but for us, it was worth every cent. If you're visiting Lapland for the first time, don't miss this experience. It's not just a ride, it's a memory you treasure for a lifetime. I've got some fun facts for you about Finland. Did you know that in Finnish Lapland, reindeer actually outnumber people? There are around 200,000 reindeer roaming across the region. So, they roam freely across vast Arctic landscapes. All reindeer in Finland are semi-domesticated animals rather than fully wild, with distinct ear markings indicating their human owners. Every single reindeer is privately owned by a herder and managed through traditional state-regulated practices. It's no wonder they play such a big part in Lapland's culture. And you might just see one around every corner. Before we move on, I've got some cool reindeer facts for you. You might know them as Santa's helpers, but there's so much more to these amazing animals than meets the eye. Both male and female reindeer grow antlers, which makes them only deer species where females also carry them. Males shed their antlers in early winter, while females keep theirs until spring. Their eyes turn gold in summer and blue in winter. The only mammals known to do this.
Don't go.
Like all magical moments, our reindeer sleigh ride eventually came to an end.
Like that.
It felt like stepping into a Christmas story, and for a little while,
Don't go down.
we got to experience the magic of Lapland from Santa's point of view, even without Rudolph.
No. It's fine. You have to wait for the instruction to go down. Don't. Huh? Come here, come here. Use a lot of it. It's a reindeer.
Just like that, our 30-minute sleigh ride was over. Time flies when you're having
My
fun,
dear.
especially when a reindeer is doing the
Hey
driving.
guys.
I'd definitely ride again, even if Rudolph still hasn't replied to my booking request. Of course, we had to take a few souvenir photos. Our reindeer was calm, photogenic, and probably wondering, why do these humans take so many pictures? The DJ's answer goes to not. After our unforgettable reindeer sleigh ride, we headed back to the main area of the village to wait for our next activity.
Dito. Go there, come. Come. Come, hurry. Slow down, go, slide. Oh, you walk.
We still had about 30 minutes to spare before the next activity. So, Daddy and I made the most of it.
Quickly.
We wandered around, explored the snowy surroundings, and of course, we couldn't resist playing in the snow. After all, in Lapland, even the waiting time feels like part of the adventure.
Picture mo tayo. Who's that? Woohoo! Wait. Go, push. Come on. Si Daddy, go. Go. Can do it. Quickly. Go faster.
It's time to head back
Not
for
there, not
our
there.
next activity.
Sorry.
And trust me, this one's going to be even wilder than the reindeer sleigh ride. I won't spoil the surprise just yet. But if you love adventure, You're going to love what's coming next. So stay tuned. The best is yet to come.
Up, quickly.